What's going on, everybody? So the big question now is what's going to happen to the NBA now that the Golden State Warriors are confirmed super team? And it's very, very simple what's going to happen. All the other teams are going to start going crazy trying to figure out what the F they can do. But you know who the biggest loser in all of this is? If you just look at it, just look at it as a whole. Oklahoma City Thunder. OKC. They are the dumbest franchise listen, all of the star players that are even known about all the stuff that's going on right now was at one point part of that team. Ibaka, Westbrook, Durant, and the other douchebag that's with the Houston Rockets now. The beard, bro. What I don't understand is this. Look, I know that, James Harden and these guys would have gotten better and they would have, their egos would have started to take over and all this other stuff would have happened. But they drafted very, very well. And you know what it is? Sometimes people don't see what they have and they start to look outside without paying attention to what's actually already there. And it's very, very weird to me that this happens regularly, not only in the sports world, whatever, just in life in general. Like, you could have everything that you need, but you don't really see that it's there, and you'll go out looking for more. And it's just like, what are you doing, dude? Like, go sit down, be humble. Like, bro, this is really, really crazy. And again, I'm going to continuously tell you guys, I'm very, 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 very happy for KD because he wasn't the guy that just went there and just tagged along for the ride. This dude, if he did not play with this team, they stood no chance of beating the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that says a lot about LeBron James. When people try to talk trash about him now, obviously we can't talk GOAT talk. The man has 5 losses in the finals. That's like, but it's not only him that's on the court. And he's disappeared in certain games where you could quote unquote say that, the guy choked or whatever, or he just wasn't ready for the moment. But this dude, when you talk about LeBron James, people expect too much of something that's just not him. So we can't even get into that because I'm going to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers in a second. But the bottom line is, if you're in the West, I don't know what you're going to do come next season because they're only going to get better. They're only going to mesh more. Now that they got this trophy, you're feeding the beast. It's no team in the West that I could say, all right, I could see that team beating them. I thought the Spurs, listen, Zaza did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Zaza had to take care of Kawhi. Right? Injuries happen. You know what I'm saying? The dude was already hurt. He just finished the job. It is what it is. I just don't see how you can't make a mistake. And I was tweeting during this whole finals. I'm like, wow, if you make one error, right? They're allowed to make mistakes. The Golden State Warriors, they're built where they could just come out and be doing the dumbest stuff ever and still win the game because they got so many players that can just score. No other team in the league can do that. No other team in the league can put their main guys on the bench while another guy, MVP, is still on the floor and dudes are just getting rest. There's no other team that's doing that. So when I look at this from the overall aspect, the NBA is going to become a league where the players now are going to completely determine their fate. What's funny about this is I remember Chris Paul tried to get traded to the Lakers, and they declined that. And it's just kind of funny to me that they would decline that, and all this madness is happening. And there's nothing you can really do about it because once these players are up, once their contract is up and they're free agents, it's a wrap. But the Clippers don't stand a chance. I don't even think that they'll probably, I don't know, would they bring back Blake Griffin? I don't know because this guy's always hurt. And even if they weren't hurt, if he wasn't hurt, I don't see them beating this team. The Spurs probably have the best chance to do it because I know Popovich is probably working, tirelessly trying to figure out what he's going to do to stop it. He's that type of competitive coach. But the Western Conference, it's a wrap as far as that. Like, I don't see anybody coming close to what this team has become. As far as the Eastern Conference goes with the Cavaliers, if LeBron is guaranteed his money up until next year, the 2017-18 season, right? I don't know because he's going to be 33 years old. LeBron will probably play till he's 35 at peak level he probably won't be the best player in the world, but he won't be like a trash can. You know what I'm saying? I really don't see how they can formulate something to come back because LeBron James led the league in minutes, bro, and he's 32 years old with all these young dudes out there. So he's already shown that his body is ready to go, but I don't know how much more he could be able to do. with the team that's constructed right now, because let's just be honest about it. If Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson shows up every single game, I don't think the Warriors would have won the championship. LeBron James consistently did what he had to do, and that goes to show that he's grown a lot since his disappearing act in the Dallas Mavericks series and stuff like that. The guy has gotten better, and people focus a lot on the negativity just for the simple fact that LeBron is the king, and the dude doesn't hide what he does. He's just a guy like, yo, I'm the king, and people don't really like to see that type of boastfulness, and they kind of wait and just pray on your downfall. And I just think that with the way that they had to construct this whole team to beat a 32-year-old LeBron James, but in doing so, they've created their own dynasty. This team is going to be, look, KD got hurt for a little bit. He was out 6 weeks. If he's able to just always make sure that they maintain a decent standings in the regular season and go into the playoffs with this same core, I don't see how you beat this team. And Durant has already said he's going to take less money to let Iggy stay. I don't know how you beat this team right now. I'm in shock, bro. I'm in shock that the NBA allowed an MVP to join another MVP, even though he was a free agent. Like, bro, it's just a whole MVP party in their prime. They're gonna have to put together a lot, and I do see if the Cavs are able to get Paul George, and they get rid. I would try to get rid of Kevin Love. Like, this dude just doesn't show up when it's time, bro. He just doesn't. I don't care, man. He doesn't show up. Kyrie Irving, I'm gonna keep because I know he can ball out, and I just think that he ran out of gas towards the end. But this dude, Kevin Love, is consistent. And Tristan Thompson, if he wants to keep dating Kardashians, they got to cut him, bro. Listen, I don't know what... Look, man, they already paid the luxury tax. Just cut that bum. Because he's not going to play the same way on another team. LeBron brings out a lot of what the Cavs are. If LeBron is not there, that team is not playing well. So all in all, the NBA is just going to become several teams with high octane players like MVPs and whatever and Olympians on it. That's what's going to become. It's going to become a league of super teams. That's the bottom line, because you've already started to feed the beast. It's nothing they can do to stop the Warriors. I'm going to let you guys go ahead and leave some comments. One love.